Hey, good evening. It's me again. I'm sorry I've been unavailable the last 2 plus weeks because I just had a medical procedure done on me. They just took my gallbladder out, but I was told that I can now eat what I want. But I just gotta relax. So got another 2 weeks of recuperation. Just don't do anything stupidly physical, like lift 500 kilos of stuff. Like I can't even lift 5 kilos. But anyway, now that I'm back, I'm just trying to get back to some of the questions that I received the last few weeks that I've been stagnant. I've been shooting too. I just got done reloading some 9 millimeters. I think we're going to shoot again this Friday, 2 days from now. So I posted a picture. I think before I went and having my medical procedure with regards to the firearms that I brought to the range, because I think on that day it was Piston operating system day. I have a few a Sauer, PWS, and an H&K. And once I posted that, and again, my apologies, I wasn't quick enough to respond. I was probably in bed, moaning and groaning. Oh, I got anyway. So the question was, which one of those Piston operating system firearms you own do you like the best to shoot? You know, I think we're comparing apples and oranges here. Let me explain why. Though they're all similarly piston operated. You have to consider a few other variables, constants, not variables, to answer that question. The SIG cane brake is heavy, okay? But I love the operating system. It's an AR-18 operating system, which means the bolt carrier group reciprocates not through a buffer tube, unlike your the traditional AR-15s. It reciprocates back and forth from a rail on top. All right, so the bolt carrier group is connected to a rod, which is connected to a mechanical device that travels through a rod that has through a set of springs, which eliminates the buffer tube, which I do believe, I think, makes it really fun to shoot because you don't have this pinging motion, you know, that you sense right through your cheeks and through the stock. The PWS system, I do believe, is the lightest that I have. Oh my God, this thing is so light, you wouldn't even think it's a rifle, right? Now, what makes this interesting compared to the SIG Sauer, the SIG and the H&K is a short stroke piston operating system, which means that piston is not totally connected to the bolt carrier group. What happens is that it pushes it, and kinetic energy through a gas system pushes that bolt carrier group back, right? It's still gas, but it's a piston that pushes it back, okay? Now, the H&K is a full long stroke piston operating system, which means the bolt carrier group is directly is connected to the piston. So the bolt carrier group may be this long, but the piston may be that long. So the whole system is this long. So as soon as the gas pushes it from the end of where the gas enters that tube, it pushes that rod, which is connected to that bolt carrier group, all the way back and forth and back and forth. So I think the heaviest of them all is the H&K, okay? Because it's just built to last. Now, shootability-wise, okay, let me answer that question now. Shootability-wise, it's the SIG. I think it has something. Now, again, I'm not an engineer, but that AR-18 design just allows me to go after taking one shot to re-engage with the next shot really quick, because there's no weight on the stock, and all the weight is up front. So that recoil impulse is it is definitively easier to manage. The H&K is just vicious. Now people are wondering, H&K MR556 is just so expensive. Well, it is, because it is sturdily built. That's why the United States Marine Corps has that as its squad infantry weapon. Okay, even it had replaced its 240 machine guns. It has replaced its I don't know what exactly is the machine gun that they use, but they now use H&K 416 as their squad supporting machine guns for the squad level. It's the same magazine, and sometimes they use just a different type of ammunition. Okay, so again, it's just a difference in how what the system is used for. If you want something light, yes, that PWS system is an awesome piece. It has a 4 adjustment gas block where you could use different settings for suppress, non-suppress, for single action, and one that just basically has 3 position adjustment switch. The AR-18 system underneath that SIG is just sweet. And that H&K, if you want something that would last you more than your lifetime, I say get the MR556, H&K MR556, because that if a Marine can bring it back from deployment with all the sand, grime, crap, humidity, exposure to salt water, and it's still firing, it'll fire in the civilian world. Trust me. I haven't cleaned it yet. I put in like about 1,500 rounds. The SIG, simply because it's Piston, I think I put about 2,500 rounds on that guy. The PWS, I don't know why, because it's just I'm not saying it's a very brittle type of a system, but compared to the MR556 and the SIG, which I've dropped, so that's why I don't even have any dents on this thing. Scratches on the paint, there's Cerakote coating, but yeah, you just gotta figure out which one you prefer. You want lightness, you want sturdiness, durability, or you just want a clean shooting rifle. I'm talking about the SIG now. That I am able to re-engage really quick, and I didn't have to change the trigger. Anyway, so that's it for really what I like. I like to shoot all of them, but I understand they're all not cheap. The PWS, which is the cheapest, still runs pretty deep. Okay, the SIG and I love my firearms, and I just love shooting them. I hope I gave you enough of my opinion for you guys to make the determination for yourselves which one you would want to shoot. Right? Keep shooting. You guys enjoy the evening. Post.